the Detroit Lions don't have to go far for their Week 2 matchup off to Green Bay to take on the Packers on Monday Night Football at Lambeau, where the stands will be full of fans wondering what in the cheesehead was that in Week 1.
Rodgers throws and he's picked. Intercepted by Paulson and Debo.
Lucky for Aaron Rodgers, he isn't on Dancing with the Stars because he'd have been voted out after the first episode. His last dance has 16 more weeks to go at least, and you'd be hard-pressed to find back-to-back games in his career where he has stats that look like the ones he finished with against the Saints last week.
Aired out down the middle. Pass is picked. Intercepted.
Also, hard to imagine him struggling against a Lions team coming off a year where they didn't stop too many passing attacks and coming off a week in which they gave up over 300 passing yards, a rating over 130, all while giving up a rotund yard per attempt over 12.
Debo Samuel with the catch and trying to turn on the Jets. He'll take it all the way.
They weren't much better trying to stop ball carriers either, over 4.5 a run allowed to the Niners.
He breaks a tackle and Mitchell all the way for the touchdown.
The Packers didn't really run much because they were trying to play catch-up, which is what the Lions were doing as well. They just played that game a little better than Green Bay did, almost pulling off one of the biggest comebacks anyone's ever seen.
This game was done. It was 38-10. Unbelievable.
It was the tale of two halves. The first half featured some Jared Goffle.
Pressure comes, he's intercepted. Picked off by Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw gonna take it to the house. Waves goodbye.
The second half, though, featured plenty of Jared Gossam. He finished with over 300 yards and 3 TDs.
And the Lions hurry up to the line. Goff throwing for Cephas. Quintez Cephas with a touchdown.
Early observation, Goff relied heavily on his tight end and running backs. Not a shock, really.
Swift got a block. He's got speed. Swift to the 30. Makes a move at the 20. Swift shrugs off the tackle of Jimmy Ward and takes it for the touchdown.
On the one hand, Green Bay's D gave up a whopping 5 TD passes to Jameis Winston.
Aired out Deontay Harris. He's got it. Touchdown. Another for Winston.
But they didn't even allow him to throw for 150 yards. They simply were stuck trying to defend a lot of short fields.
Throws and caught for the touchdown. Johnson.
Both these teams were involved in really bizarre games in Week 1, just in different ways. I heard a young dejected Packer fan say Rodgers was washed after the game. I have no idea what his hygiene habits have to do with how he played. Does he not shower and it brought him bad luck? I need an explanation. You can provide one in the comment section while you enter your predictions and analysis. We have our score predictions right here for you. I mean, I'm washed every day. Is that a bad thing?